stumbled across here in Isaiah 51, what I stumbled across was that if you remain righteous and do your best and try to please God instead of trying to please man and woman, and you stay on your own path and your own focus, God will bless you. So I'm going to call this one, Stay in Your Lane. So Isaiah 51 says, listen to me, you who follow after righteousness, you who seek the Lord, look to the rock from which you were hewn, and to the hole of the pit from which you were dug. Look to Abraham your father, and to Sarah who bore you. For I called him alone, and blessed him, and increased him. So that word alone, then God says, I called him alone. So alone means that he called him to be separated from the rest. He called him to be separated from the crowd. And he said, I called him alone and blessed him and increased him. So here I'm going to call you by yourself to stand by yourself and to follow me and do my will. But since I'm calling you alone, I'm going to bless you so that everybody else should be able to see it. So he says, for the Lord will comfort Zion. He will comfort all her waste places. He will make her wilderness like Eden. And her desert like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness will be found in it. Thanksgiving and the voice of melody. Listen to me, my people, and give ear to me, O my nation, for law will proceed from me, and I will make my justice rest. As a light of the peoples, my righteousness is near. My salvation has gone forth, and my arms will judge the peoples. The coastlands will wait upon me, and on my arm they will trust. Lift up your eyes to the heavens. Lift up your eyes to the heavens and look on the earth beneath, for the heavens will vanish away like smoke. The earth will blow old, the earth will grow old like garment, and those who dwell in it will die in like manner. My salvation will be forever, and my righteousness will not. He said that my righteousness will not be abolished. So he's sitting here saying that, man, this is stuff's gonna go and it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? He said, basically, everything that is here is gonna be destroyed. Your clothes are gonna be eaten by the moth. The wastelands and the earth and stuff will pass away. But he says, my righteousness will endure and be here forever. He says that I am your rock and your shield. He says, I am your buckler. He says, I am the shield of faith. He says that I am the breastplate of righteousness. He said that I am the helmet of salvation. He said that I am the centerpiece of gospel. He said, and I am the belt of truth. You know, he says, awake, awake, put on strength. This is 51 now. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of the Lord. Awake as in the ancient days, in the generations of old. You are not the arm that cut Rahab apart and wounded the serpent. Are you not the one who dried up the sea, the waters of the great deep, that made the depths of the sea a road for the redeemed to cross over? So the ransomed of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with singing, with everlasting joy in their heads. Everlasting joy on their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness. Sorrow and sighing shall flee away. So he said, trust in me and you'll be happy. In Psalms 51:10, he basically said, trust in me and you'll be happy. He said, all this other stuff is going to pass away. He said, sorrow and sighing shall flee from you. And the sorrow nights when we're just going through a lot, and we're stressed out, and we don't know which way to turn, and we feel like something's missing inside of us. We might even have a mate. We might even have our children with us. We might even have an animal, or whatever the case. But for some reason, you still feel like something's missing inside. You know, a lot of people these days, their identity is within their job. They live within their job, and that's all that they really know is their job. So the thing is that when they get off work and they go home, work is still on their mind. They're confined within the entrapments of, this is my survival. I'm going to work, pay my bills, and this is how I survive. So let me embed my mind in it and around it. And God is just saying, sometimes free your mind. Sometimes you don't always have to think about the things that are troubling you, the things that are hard, because he said, look to Abraham, your father, and to Sarah, who bore you. Basically, Abraham was old, and he was wise. And the thing is Sarah, she was of old. She was an old lady. She's like, my womb is dried up. I can't have no babies. And God just blessed her to still bear that child. He put that seed in her. And her and Abraham was still able to have a baby. So it was a baby by faith, not by sight. And then he says, for I called him alone and blessed him and increased him. So I called Abraham and I told him, get out of your city, go somewhere else, and I'm going to bless you there. And by his obedience, he was able to be blessed. And I just want to wrap this up and say, stay in your lane and let other people stay in their lane. And the way you have a good year is 6 months out the year, you mind your own business. And the other 6 months out the year, you stay out of other people's business. And things will just be better, Listen to the Lord, seek righteousness and shake haters, and don't let people get in your circle that want to try to bring you down, and protect your castle at all times. Okay, God bless you. Hope and Shackle Ministries. Thank you and have a blessed day.